What's up, boys? Welcome back to another MX Bikes video, but today we're going to be talking about Motocross the Game and how I got involved as we spin some laps on B-Clay's just wonderful scrapyard here, okay? Now, first things first, I need you guys to give me a little bit of grace on the MX Bikes. I have not been playing for very much, okay? We've been doing a lot of work, so just give me grace, okay? But we're going to talk about how did I get involved with the team, because I know I've seen some questions of people like, why Doc? You know, that was my question to you, brothers, don't worry. And then, you know, a little bit about just what's coming up for me with Motocross the Game and what content may look like, and then maybe answer a couple of your most asked questions here. So should have a lot of information for you, but let's jump right into how did I get involved, okay? Well, honestly, if you guys know me or my channel or anything like that, you know I'm doing things like RD music, okay? RD tracks, REAPERDOC racing. You know, we have RD racing, RD tracks, RD music. We're all over the place, right? And I am just always looking for ways to expand my brand and just put my name out there. And one day, you know, as I would assume many 30-year-old men do, they have a little, not a midlife crisis, but they have questions, okay? And I started thinking, man, what am I going to be doing in 10 years, okay? Started to really think about what did my brand look like in 5 years, in 3 years, because as much as I would like to think so, I'm not going to be able to be relevant on MX Bikes for the next 10 years, or even just playing video games for the next 10 years. And I've put so much time and effort into this brand that I want to continue it, and it's helped a lot of people. It's just been an awesome brand, and I want to continue to push that. So anyway, I'm sitting there contemplating, you know, 1 in the morning, laying in bed, like, what am I doing, you know? And was praying a little bit, and I had this idea, make a game. I was like, okay, well, that's crazy. All right, because like how does one do that? I don't have the money to fund a game. I don't really have any skills outside of I can get like P9 in a pro MX Bikes lobby on a good day, and I have a medium-sized following. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. Anyway, yeah, and I have like a mid-sized following across social media, right? You know, I mean, it's getting big, but it's not like I have millions of followers, okay? And so I thought about that for a long time and really just prayed about it. I brought it up to my wife and just kind of, what does this look like, right? Well, give it a couple weeks, right? This was, oh my goodness. This was well over a year ago as well that all this was going down. This was going down around the EICMA event, and, you know, praying about it, thinking about it. And then a couple weeks later, I'm like, all right, well, I cannot get this off my brain. So let's start thinking of a team. All right. Well, I started putting together a team of absolute Thanos stones, right? People that I thought would be really, really good to make a game. Started to put this team together, didn't really do anything with it, and then prayed about it some more, thought about it some more for a couple weeks, right? Just kind of just gave it a lot of time. Well, then I just could not get it off my brain, you know? And I remember talking to my wife about it all the time, and I'd wake up in the middle of the night just thinking about, like, man, we need a game would be sick, you know, the game that we've always wanted. You know, the perfect game. And I had all these ideas and this vision behind this perfect game. And then one day I was playing this game right here, lovely MX Bikes. And I tell you what, got real frustrated. Something wonky happened, and it really just kind of sent me. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to message the team. The people that I had on a list of people that I thought would be excellent, I'm going to message them. Well, that team, on that team was NIKO, because NIKO has all the infrastructure, tons of knowledge, and he was one of them. So I messaged him and was just like, listen, dude, here's my idea. I want to make a game. Here's what I want the vision of the game to look like. I want it to be a simulator. You know, I want it to be on console. I want it to be, you know, realistic. I want it to be esports focused. I want it to be, you know, the game that we've all been wanting for so long, but we've never had. And he basically was like, where did you get that idea? And I also sent him along the team that I thought would be good for it. And he said, where did you get that team? And I said, honestly, just kind of came up with it in the middle of the night. Just, you know, weeks of praying and thinking about it. And he said, okay, well, yeah, so we've been making that game. And the team, the same team that you pitched is the team that I have. And so basically that's how I got on. And I was a planned, I guess, pickup shortly after. I had no idea. I guess they were supposed to pick me up for some marketing later on, and just decided to, hey, let's just add Doc to the team now. Now, on that team was literally everybody. JV, Hell Machine, Stone, JVDL, Mook, and, you know, the kind of the core of us. And dude, it was just so trippy. Like, I remember leaving that phone call with NIKO and being like, wait, what? Like, you're already doing the same thing? And, you know, and then so they brought me in for a couple meetings just to kind of get an idea where they were at. And again, this was, oh man, this was a long time ago, right? About 9 months ago, something in that area. And got an idea of what they were doing, started to try and help out and give ideas, and then got pretty much fully on. Dude, I do this every lap where I jump off the team, or I jump off the track. Got pretty much fully onboarded at that point and got my roles figured out, what I was gonna do. Okay, what is this? I'm gonna send this. I don't know what this does. Oh, so you could like quad over that. I've never hit that line before. Oh, that's kind of sick. You know, figured out what my roles were and what I would be good at and what I was passionate about. And then we were like, let's just do it. And to be honest, there was not a lot of information, or not a lot for me to be doing at first. I was really just listening, trying to get a better understanding of their vision, and really where they wanted to take the game. And so I sat in a lot of meetings and just listened and pitched some ideas, and then it started to get time to announce. And boys, it started to, you know, I had to go to work. And so if you've noticed, I have not been uploading much. Oh my gosh, my game just hitched like crazy. I have not been uploading much on YouTube because, well, I've been very, very busy. And it was time for me to start putting a marketing plan together, which is that plan that you saw on social media where, you know, basically everyone and their mother posted about MTG. That was, you know, that was my idea, to just kind of flood your feed with MTG and just get every connection that I possibly could to post about the game. And what's really cool is, I'm gonna be honest, at first, seeing that team, you know, JV, Hell Machine, Stone, John, everybody, you know, and then our physics department, those guys, I was really thinking like, man, what am I doing here? Okay, I make MX bikes content. Now, I do have some professional background. I was a project manager in real life for a long time, and so I have some of those skills, managing people, organization, that kind of stuff. But I was just really, really curious on what value that I could bring that other people couldn't. And so I just prayed and like, oh Lord, like, I feel like you brought me into this. There's no way that wasn't, you know, what I would say is a God thing, that I pitched an idea that they were already working on, and you brought me here, so what can we do? And it was really cool. It was like all these doors just started opening up with different pro riders or different industry people or whatever, you know, all organically too. You know, my relationship with Bogle and Plessinger and Brown and All the other guys, that was all organic. It had nothing to do with the game. We just became friends. And then I found a cool opportunity to, you know, help them out a bit by bringing them in on what we were doing. And it was just really, really cool that, you know, it was just like the Lord just opened up so many doors. And we were able to have a pretty incredible marketing campaign that I'm really, really proud of. And so let's talk a little bit about what is next for me. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. I have literally never ridden this track. I'm just seeing this for the first time. I'm pretty sure this track is 3D scanned, which is fire. But let's do that. So what's next for me? Am I leaving MX Bikes? I know there's been a lot of people wondering that. No, absolutely not. The plan for me is to really just continue to develop, oh my gosh, help develop MTG and continue to make content on MX Bikes. MX Bikes has been a pillar in my life and in my career as a content creator, and I don't want to just abandon it, and none of us do. You know, that's something that we all talked about very early, that, you know, this game has really been incredible. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at this game. You know, and really helped a lot of us with our finances, with just making a name for ourselves. And so just to abandon it is just not what we want to do. But with that being said, I'm fully committed to MTG, and that means there's going to be probably some changes to my content schedule. I'm going to be uploading as much as possible, but take this week, for instance. I'm recording this on the 29th, okay? On the 1st of November, I fly to California for MTG to go do a bunch of PR stuff, to go do to meet a lot of people. We're flying 2 of our physics guys out there to, you know, go to a race tech convention or a seminar, a convention. I get the 2 words mixed up, you know what I mean? Potato, tomato. And, you know, so I'm going to be gone for 8 days or so. So a lot of my, oh my gosh, that's so small. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me cook. A lot of my content will be, you know, over the next week will be from that. I'm not necessarily vlogging the trip, but I will be posting a lot on short form content, you know, as far as TikTok and Instagram of what we're doing. It's going to be awesome. It's supposed to link up with Bogle, you know, maybe go to some test tracks. We're getting sushi. I hope. He said we would go, and I want sushi because I live in Pennsylvania and all the sushi here is bad. So I would like good sushi. And I can't think of a better, you know, sushi day with Bogle is kind of sick. So yeah, so it's going to look a little bit different, but I do still plan on, I want to race. You know, I want to race the aerial stuff still. I want to race Supercross. I want to race, you know, WSX if they do that. I want to race SMX when that happens. I want to be a part of the community still. You know, I want to help with OEMs still. I want to help everywhere. But there is time is an issue. Okay, so there's only 24 hours in the day, and I can't abandon my family for either MTG or MX Bikes. And so some days, some things are going to have to give. So I would ask for grace that you guys just bear with me, that if I'm not consistent on my upload schedule, or if I have to change some things, I'm doing my best. And I really, I never wanted to leave the community. And this is something that I always really thought about and prayed about on, like, what was I going to do? Because I knew eventually we were going to have to leave gaming. Like, I couldn't just play video games for the rest of my life, you know what I mean? And I really wanted to stay in the community to make a positive impact. I don't want to abandon my channel. It seems like after growing a YouTube channel to this size and TikTok to this size and everything to the size that it is, it seems like a real shame to just walk away from it when you can positively impact so many people because of the platform. And so that's something that I really want to continue to do. And maybe it turns into vlog style content down the road. Maybe, I don't know, you know, who knows, but I don't want to leave my channel just dead. You know, that's not the plan. So I don't know what it looks like, but right now I can assure you that that is not my heart. It's just to be like, all right, cool, we got this cool opportunity, I'm out, see you later, was nice knowing you. Absolutely not. Just give me grace as I learn how to manage the new position with content and make content for them. And I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of travel involved with my position with them, and which is all good things. It's all very good. So yeah, just ask for grace on that. And of course, if you guys are wondering, what is this Motocross the Game? Where is it? When does it come out? Obviously, you can go to motocrossthegame.com, and on there you can see that we are planning for a end of the year launch for 2025. Okay, that'd be Q4 2025, fall, winter, somewhere in there. And that is our goal right now. And the Kickstarter, I've seen a lot of misinformation and just confusion around the Kickstarter. I'm quadding this because for the vibes. Quadding this for the vibes. Oh, I should have just been quadding the whole time. And I want to clear some of that up. A lot of questions. And before I answer these questions, I would like you guys to know that your concerns around the Kickstarter and your questions, they're valid, right? And I understand where you're coming from. And so I understand there's been a lot of games come out swinging, and then, oh my gosh, my game hitched again. That was crazy. And then they just don't end up happening. All right. And so I want to try and do my best to shed a little bit of light on what the Kickstarter is, why it is. The Kickstarter is to help us expand the team, to help get features out as soon as possible, and just help improve timelines and everything of the game. Whether it's new features, the game itself, it's just there to help that. Now, does that mean if we do not hit our Kickstarter goal, the game won't come out? No, the game is fully funded. This just helps us, like I said, expand our staff so we can do things faster, more efficient, and in just an overall better timeline. And you know, better timelines equal more perks, equal all that stuff. So that is a big one. And I know there's going to be an official post about physics today that come out that I'm not going to spoil, just in case this video comes out before that. But I want you guys to be paying attention to Motocross the Game social medias and having physics that, yeah, you know, that don't do that. So that's the goal. And I'm so excited, man. We're going to have so much information coming out about this game over the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and month. Different things, lots planned, and I'm just really excited. But I want you guys to understand that me personally, I hear the concern from a lot of people where, oh, it's just a trailer. You know, I hear you. And honestly, I am really excited to be able to show that it isn't just a trailer, and we aren't just here to, you know, fool you guys with an amazing trailer, which by the way, they absolutely crushed that, and then not deliver on that side. We are all extremely passionate about the game, the physics, the sound, everything, and I feel like we really understand what the community wants. And I'm really excited to let the people be skeptical and then absolutely smash it. So if you guys would like to support the journey of Motocross Game or just REAPERDOC, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.